Hey, welcome back to Home Video Hangouts. In this video, I just wanted to give a little bit of a channel update after being on YouTube for my first 2 weeks. So just to start out, thank you so much to those of you who have already supported my channel. I just recently hit 24 subscribers and I'm so happy to finally have started my YouTube channel. I've been uploading videos every day to kind of get myself out there, get this channel started, and everyone who has subscribed has been so supportive. Thank you for all of your comments, all of your views, for sharing my videos. I look forward so much to growing this community further and sharing more videos with you. But as part of this channel update, I wanted to kind of talk about what my plans are going forward and what I'll be starting in this next week. So this video is going to be the first of a weekly vlog that I'm starting, where I'm going to be talking about what movies I've watched in the past week, what I'm planning on doing going into the next week in terms of what I'm going to be seeing in the theater as far as new releases. I'll share some updates on what I'm adding to my collection as far as new movies or new Funko Pops or things like that. And just wanted to kind of connect with you guys as a community and just share what I've been hearing about physical media collecting in general each week. So moving on to what I wanted to share with you guys this week, an update on what I'll kind of be posting soon. So it seems like a lot of you viewed my whole movie collection, where I shared my 1,500 plus movies in my collection. And then also you enjoyed my home theater walkthrough. So I'm going to be doing some more kind of collection overviews like that. Pretty soon I'll be posting my entire Funko Pop collection in a video. I enjoy collecting Funko Pops as well and want to kind of connect with that community on here as well. And I typically add Funko Pops to my collection on a regular basis. So you'll be seeing in these vlogs different Pops I start adding to my collection too. I currently have, I think, somewhere a little over 150 Pops in my collection, and it's growing, so I'll be giving updates there. But also planning on watching the new movie Lisa Frankenstein, and I'll be posting a review for that soon. I have an upcoming video where I'll be posting my top 5 tips for new physical media collectors and how to get started. And then I just wanted to share with you as well some of the movies I watched in the last week. So starting with this first one here, I watched the Big Lebowski on 4K Ultra HD. I recently picked this movie up when I was on a vacation to Reno, Nevada, and I found a small physical media store that sold basically movies on consignment. So it was a very small store next to a movie theater, and I was able to pick up that movie as well as a couple others. And I've heard a lot about the Big Lebowski before and never had a chance to watch it. So my wife and I watched it the other night, and I found it to be a funny and kind of bizarre movie. I haven't seen too many other movies like that before, but I enjoyed the character stories and the predicaments that the main character, the dude, gets into. And I think it was a fun movie, and I'm happy to add that one to my collection. Happy to have it on 4K. Another one I enjoyed watching was the 4K Ultra HD copy of Collateral. Now, my thoughts on this movie are Tom Cruise and Jamie Foxx are a great pair for this movie. I don't think, as far as I know, I don't think they've worked on any other movies together, but it was definitely a fun, action-packed movie. I enjoy these kind of thriller movies where, you know, average guy gets thrown into a dangerous situation and it kind of changes his life, which is basically kind of what the premise of this is. And I will say, I think the 4K Ultra HD copy of this movie specifically isn't the best. This is a movie where I think if you were to buy it on Blu-ray or even DVD, you're not missing out on too much. I think the soundtrack on this was great. I think it may have had Dolby Atmos, or no, it has DTS HD, I believe. So not a bad soundtrack. There's some scenes where you can really take advantage of your surround sound system in this movie, but visually there's quite a bit of grain. I wouldn't say it's one of the best looking 4Ks I've seen. So I highly recommend the movie itself, but probably not a movie I would recommend springing on the 4K for. Next, I was able to watch the movie Bullet Train. This is one I picked up recently in one of my Best Buy hauls when Best Buy was having some sales on 4Ks. And this was an interesting movie as well. Another movie that I would say wasn't my favorite. I think it has some great visuals in it that take advantage of HDR, you know, some kind of neon glowing visuals that you see, some reflections. I remember a scene specifically where Brad Pitt's character is walking through a puddle of water in the city, and then you see a lot of lights, like glowing lights reflecting off the water. That looked really cool. there are some great action sequences and fight sequences towards the end of this movie, and that was the part of it I enjoyed the most. But I felt up until maybe the last 20 to 30 minutes of the movie, it was kind of dull. A lot of the comedy was kind of dull and flat, and I didn't develop too much of a connection with any of the characters in this movie. So I wouldn't say it's my favorite movie of all time, but it's one that I'll probably still keep in my collection because I did enjoy some of the action towards the end of it. That was Bullet Train with Brad Pitt. Then just last night, I watched the DVD of Family Guy Presents Stewie Griffin, The Untold Story. I'm not the biggest Family Guy fan, but I like watching Family Guy occasionally just for fun when I don't have too much else to watch. So I ended up watching this late at night, kind of like when Family Guy used to air late at night. And what this seemed like is it was really just one long episode of Family Guy. It didn't seem like something really unique in terms of being different than the regular show. So I enjoyed watching it. Stewie is my favorite character in the Family Guy series, and he had some funny jokes in here, some funny lines from the time when this movie came out. And having the DVD copy here, they do put some extra content at the beginning of the movie and at the end of the movie after the credits. So make sure to look out for that if you watch that one. But to end this video, I wanted to share a couple recent Steelbook pickups I have from Best Buy because they recently did kind of another final clearance sale on their leftover Steelbooks that they still have. And so one of the movies that I picked up, which I'm actually unsure if I'm still going to watch, unsure if I'm going to keep, is for $9.99. I picked up a Steelbook for The Exorcist Believer. So that's a movie that I may watch if I watch the first Exorcist movie. I've never seen either one, but I wanted to pick up a good deal on the Steelbook just in case. I don't usually watch too many horror movies that are like these, where it deals with possession, exorcisms, all that. Not my favorite type of horror movie, but I know that these movies are pretty highly rated, and the original Exorcist movie is iconic in a lot of ways. So I may still check those out, still considering whether I'll keep that one. But I was excited to get a good deal on this next movie. This was also $9.99 for the 4K Steelbook at Best Buy. It's Kick-Ass 2. So I haven't seen the original one in a long time, but I want to rewatch both of them. And I think this is a very cool Steelbook here. So I'll be taking a look at that one soon, and I'll probably be mentioning these in another vlog and what I thought of them as well. But want to just kind of share a couple of those pickups. Next week I'll be sharing with you a few more movies that I picked up during Best Buy's latest sale. There's a few others 4Ks and Steelbooks I was able to pick up, so stay tuned for that. And thanks again so much for supporting my channel and wanting to be a part of it. And make sure you hit the subscribe button below if you haven't already to hear about when my next vlog is released and my next videos. And I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much.